Hello everyone, the movie Nobody came out in 2021. This follows Bob Odenkirk playing this guy who has a family, but also has a secret past that he later has to get involved into, not only to save his family, but for the greater good. We really don't get a whole lot of information really about what he's fighting for, but it all stems from him wanting to get back into the action that he so much misses in his past, and that's mostly where this is all derived from, because he just lives this normal life. We start off this movie because it just shows him Monday through the days of the week, right? And it shows him having this basic normal life. And then it all changes when his daughter's little freaking toy watch thing is taken, and then he goes to find goes on this huge adventure to find the people that took it, and all these different things just start to go down. Like, there's this bus fight, which is just an amazing showing of what they can really do with this movie franchise, and thus the potential that it has. Seeing Bob Odenkirk playing this different kind of role, instead of it being a more comedic role, is this different role. He's playing an action hero. It proves that even actors like Bob Odenkirk can still play a good action hero, despite what other roles they have taken on in the past. Like, there's this amazing, well-choreographed bus fight, and it's just really well, and then he just kind of leaves, and he's like, don't call the cops, just don't. And then he just kind of leaves, and yeah, so he just does these action sequences, and then just kind of just brushes it off, and then just kind of walks away. Because it is alluded to at different points throughout the movie that he was a part of some sort of government organization, that their whole job was basically just to kill people. Because why they can't really take these guys in, so they send out like these guys to go kill them. But he was like, I'll have a normal life. But no, because the guy that he attacks on the bus, one of their dads, I guess, it happens to be like this leader, convoluted thing. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but you don't really care because it's not focused on for very long. But it basically, to sum it up, is there's just like this gang / mafia type thing. And it's this important guy, and he gets mad, because obviously his son was beaten up by this guy, that he also has a past with, somehow, and he knows who he is. That's basically all that matters. And he starts to go after him, starts by sending guys to his house to attack his family. Doesn't end well, because he just takes them all out. And then it ends, with all of them leaving, and kind of leaving, and he's there, because he has to fight the good fight, and save his family, and also he needs to get that bracelet back for his daughter, because she cared a lot about that bracelet, It's a shame, really. It really is a shame. But, so he eventually does get the bracelet back, but then he kind of just burns down his house, because he feels like it. It's basically trashed. There's blood and guts and gunshots everywhere. Why not, I guess. But, yeah, and he just kind of leaves. And then he goes to this place where the actual mafia / gang / villains, antagonists are. Whatever. The antagonists are in this one building, and he just does all these clever things to just absolutely make life hell for these guys in like 5 minutes. So first thing he does is he goes in this room and puts all this money in a room. And then he goes up to a roof and puts oil in the water supply. And then he turns on the sprinklers in just this one room. And so then the oil just drops down through these sprinklers onto this big pile of money and stuff. And he just lights it on fire and starts lighting different rooms on fire because he just feels like it. And then he goes in and confronts the main villain with a bomb, basically saying, hey, man, I kind of just destroyed all your stuff, but I have a bomb, which is, the best excuse to get out of any situation. I'm to this car chase with just an amazing soundtrack. I don't know what the song is called, but it's one of the songs that's like, when you hear it, you will know what it's from, despite you may not have even heard the song or know what it's called. It's just a good general soundtrack, and it goes well with the sequence at hand. This clever action sequence, car chase, whatever you want to call it. It's reminiscent of the Fast and Furious franchise, which I don't mind, because the Fast and Furious franchise had some good in it. And this movie's good. Okay, there's nothing really more to add to that, but yeah, just gonna leave you at that, I guess. So then, on this car chase, right, he ends up at a building that he bought that he used to work for just so this plan could be executed. And then he goes inside this building and figures out, oh, wait. And because his dad used to work for the FBI. And so he's good with guns. Like, right, these people try to break into this nursing home to kill him. And he just has a huge shotgun. Because he was just waiting for them. Just, like, under his, like, blanket or something. Like, it's just, his dad is, like, this absolutely, like, 80-year-old, 90-year-old badass or whatever. He's an FBI agent. And, you have this other guy. And they all just come together to just creatively just mow down all of these guys. And in one way or another, they all end up dying in this building. And then it comes down to the main villain versus all the other main characters. So what he does is, he takes this bulletproof glass, puts a grenade in front of it, with him behind the glass. He starts running at the villain, so his face would be right next to the grenade. And then, yeah. And that's basically where we end the movie. He gets this cat for his daughter, just for a little souvenir, just for a little sweet souvenir. And then he just kind of leaves happily ever after. And now here's the thing, we're supposed to get a sequel, whether that's now in 2024 or in 3 years from now. I don't know. There's been like nothing about it in like 2 years, but I don't know. Definitely a really good action movie. It's stylish. It shows that this actor can pull off doing action movies. I definitely enjoyed this one. Out of 100, I'd probably give this one an 80 because there is, well, not 80, but probably like a 71. Because there are certain sequences that keep a lower score because there's some that's just generally okay, just setting up stuff that seems quite drawn out at first, but will matter later on. But still, that part, when you're like, just that part's bring it down to a 70, 71, around there. If you enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.